Hello, I'm Lofi,
Jinxie.
and we are here with Outlander, episode 5. In the last one, there was a horrible dinner.
The worst dinner.
It all went so wrong.
Yeah. Claire and
Poor
Jamie
Mary.
were trying to embarrass the Duke so that the prince, so the Duke wouldn't fund him, but it did not work out. And also they would have had to betray Louise, which would have been very sad. And also they were attacked. They being Claire and Mary and
I know.
yeah. We also have the suspicious Comte.
Yes.
We don't know what's up with him. We have so many theories about him.
Yeah, and then what will be the fallout for them thinking that Alex did something even though he didn't, so how are they going to work out that situation?
I'm hoping that Alex can marry her, maybe, if she wants to get married. You know, like,
I know. Well, because that also does raise the question of, like, marrying Alex, then why did Randall marry her later?
Well, we don't
or
know
did
if they changed it.
You know? Yeah, like is this a historical
thing?
mistake? Or is it the situation of, like, Alex married her and then he died, so then Randall did his duty?
No, I'm saying, like, what if they managed to change the past by doing this? Because they wouldn't have attacked, remember?
Maybe.
So, this could also be a change in the history that she can see. That I don't know, though.
Yeah, it's this whole situation is such a big question, especially with, time travel.
Also, who sent the men after them? Right now, I think we were debating whether it was the Comte or the Duke. Could be either one.
Or it could be something else and we just
something
don't realize it.
unrelated.
Yeah. So, I think that's the gist of the last episode. Let's get on.
After our dinner party disintegrated into a brawl, the gendarme had come and arrested everyone.
Oh no.
Who's everyone?
I guess just everybody who was fighting, just in case.
All the guys, I guess.
Yeah. Till they sorted out.
Suppose it was good that the prince was gone. Otherwise, it might have been even worse if he was arrested too with them.
I mean, it might not be worse for their cause, but
Yeah.
in general, yes.
You sat up all night long then.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to get out of the clink.
Not the only one.
Are you alright?
Yes, we're fine. Now that you're home.
Oh, I'm so glad that their relationship situation is starting to repair.
It didn't fare so well.
Oh no.
Silas claims he saw Alex attack Mary.
They mistook me for some mythical creature named La Dame Blanche. Fergus said it's some sorceress nonsense.
Ooh, Jamie looks like he recognizes it. Tell us. Tell us.
Right? We always love the mythical things.
I may have once mentioned that I was married to La Dame Blanche.
He spread the rumor himself.
To keep her safe, probably.
I wanted to stay true to you, but not appear unmanly.
And so calling your wife a witch was your best idea?
Well, it was useful,
Technically a
apparently.
word. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look like the French are really going to be, like, going after her for a witch like they did in Scotland.
Yeah.
The apothecary is just openly, not completely openly, he has stuff hidden, but...
It's not the same situation.
Dame Blanche.
We were really wondering. I was like, oh, maybe it's because she works at the hospital or something.
Jamie, the whole time.
Trying to find a scapegoat.
Masked men called les disciples. Aristocrats that prowl the streets in search of prey.
Ugh.
But disciples of who? I assume that the French word is the same.
So it wasn't necessarily an attack against them specifically.
On the way into this gang, a maidenhead. Mary was a virgin, was she not?
Ooh! Please kill these people. Please kill them. My rage is very high right now.
You look like a right clatty midden.
I don't know what that means, Jamie.
I mean,
I
probably
agree.
means you look like crap. That's what I'm assuming. I'm guessing you feel a little guilty.
Oh.
I failed you.
Yeah.
You were outmanned.
I cannot forgive myself for what happened in that alley.
You're such a good guy.
I know. It's not your fault, man. You were, like, unconscious.
Right? If you feel bad, find the assailant.
To be honest, I feel like they need more guards than just one.
If Saint-Germain is behind us, then we need to connect him to the gang, the disciples.
I kind of hope he is behind this, because so that we can solve this. But then, on the other hand, they keep saying it
That
quite a
is
lot.
too
Like,
obvious.
they've mentioned it like 4 times already. It's not even very far into the episode
Yeah.
that it's like...
Don't think it's going to be. I mean, either way, I wanted to catch people who did it.
Alex is a good man. With a kind heart.
But even if they clear his name, there's no way her uncle would allow her to marry him.
How are you feeling?
Ashamed. Like I'm a different person now.
Oh, Mary.
Am I going to have a baby?
Oh no, she has to explain everything.
Once Alex is freed, he'll return to me.
Oh, I hope
Hoping to
so.
be married.
Yeah. Why does she look worried?
If Alex and Mary were to wed, what would become of the lineage Mary and Jack Randall supposedly ensure? What becomes of Frank?
Oh.
I guess you could, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I see you'd be worried about that, but...
Oh, don't.
Oh, are you kidding me? If
Don't.
you do this right now, I'm gonna be so
Could I
mad.
hold the key to Frank's existence in the palm of my
Don't.
hand? Could I simply release my grasp, dispose of the letter, and allow
no, but-
fate to carry
no.
out its plan?
I understand why you would consider this.
Right.
But don't do it.
Yeah. Girl.
I don't think she would do it.
I don't think so either.
I mean,
I get considering it, but...
yeah.
Because the thing is, you don't know, maybe this was supposed to happen anyways.
I think you just have to accept the fact that if you change the past, your future's not going to be the same. So who knows whether that would even get interrupted later on, even if his great whatever was still born. Like,
Is this to do with your investors?
Make no mention of those scoundrels.
Who?
They have shown their true colors.
yes.
Mark me, James. I stand poised to lay at his feet the world's most treasured gift, the throne of Britain.
Can I just say, just for some reason, I like the prince more now that I know that he's Louise's lover. Like, I can't help it. I don't know.
What, you just surprised he had slightly better taste?
He wishes to buy a large shipment of Portuguese Madeira. However, the Count is short of funds and in desperate need of a business partner.
Do you think he's gonna try and take over his business, maybe? He's gonna, like, hit him business-wise? Getting through with this partnership thing?
I've secured a bank loan to provide half the funds to buy the shipment. But once we sell the wine, we'll earn ourselves a rich profit.
Seems like a bad idea.
Well, I mean, if he took all the money, if the Comte is really trying to, like, mess them up business-wise, then it might be good, because then the prince might lose money?
Yeah, but then so would his cousin, wouldn't he?
I don't know.
Well, we've heard he's set to dwell in heretical circles. Talk of demonic rituals.
Rumor and innuendo. I pay no more attention to that than I do to the rumors about your wife.
Look, yeah, I was like, straight there.
Does that mean there is rumors about him about, like, demonic rituals and stuff? So
I
maybe he
guess so.
is a rival of the apothecary, like, that way?
Maybe. Or maybe just because he buys stuff from the apothecary and that's where the rumors come from, you know? Because they've seen him in there. Ugh. I don't trust any of this.
I know, I'm so confused as to which way to go, because if Saint-Germain is being truthful and he, like, they just want to work in business and they'll make money, then Jamie will want to sabotage this.
Yeah.
But if Saint-Germain is lying and is trying to trick them, then maybe you just let
Technically-
Saint-Germain do his thing, and then the prince would lose a
Right.
bunch of money and everything would be the way Jamie wants it.
However, I am concerned about your ability to find a new position in Paris, now that the Duke has discharged you from his service.
You could hire him. I don't know if Jamie's like that. Oh, no.
Did he get sick in there?
Oh, I'm sure. Because he has weak health anyway.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he's going to die.
Well, that's why I wonder, I almost feel like Mary... Because I don't know why Randall would ever marry Mary unless it was a situation if he was married to the brother.
Yeah.
Or she was married to the brother and something happened.
But perhaps you should consider what kind of life it is you're offering her.
But of course.
Claire, I love you, but I don't like you very much right now. Okay? Don't be doing this just because you want to say Frank.
Then you should set aside your feelings.
But the thing about this, though, is like you don't know if preventing this stops Frank from being there.
Even if it does, I still don't approve.
Condemning Mary to a life of penury is something I wouldn't dream of. I love her enough to want her to have the future she deserves. She's going to be devastated, you know.
Yeah, especially right now, because she's going to think it's because she was raped.
I know.
Claire.
She's going to blame herself. She's not going to think about it from that perspective. You're not thinking it through.
Like, does she not think it's strange that she's going to end up married to his brother? Like, what?
Like, how do you think that happens? Yeah.
Alex and Mary clearly loved one another.
Maybe she'll come to regret it.
Yeah.
And fix it.
What choice did I have?
You have plenty of choices, Claire.
Foolish lady.
Like, so Frank's never going to be born. Like,
well, the thing is,
he might not be born anyway.
Don't know. Technically, Frank could still be Mary and Alex's great whatever.
I know, but I'm saying, assuming that she's correct.
Yeah.
You just have to let it go.
Someone tried to poison her and attacked her in the street, then raped her friend. My memory is as long as yours.
Is it him?
I don't think it's him.
I can't tell.
I think he's a jerk, but I don't think he's like that kind. Like he's more interested in business than
I think he's aiming for business stuff.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why would he even bring it up? You know what I mean? I don't know.
But the R herbs can be used to make it appear as though smallpox is present in Saint-Germain's crew. Convince everyone the shipment's tainted and have it destroyed.
Such a thing even possible?
Seems like a bad plan.
I know.
All these plans are bad in my opinion, so I'm just like...
Season 2 is the season of bad plans.
Yeah, it's just a grin and bear it.
I've been waiting for a good time to surprise you with this.
Oh yes, give me good things, please.
Right.
Baby things that I won't disapprove of.
Apostle spoons.
What are apostle
I know,
spoons?
it's kind of bizarre.
Just spoons?
Christening gift.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do more baby stuff. I would like that.
She said she was so full of excitement she could hardly keep the quill steady in her hand.
Oh, I wish Jamie could be there. Not Jamie, sorry. I wish Jenny could be there.
Yeah.
I know how to deliver a baby, how to feed one, how to take care of one when it's ill, but it's not being a mother.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you got Jamie there too, and you'll figure it out.
What you don't ken, you'll learn. We'll learn. Together.
No.
It's so ominous. Though, like, this is sweet, but it's just, I'm so nervous.
I know.
I was very displeased to hear of your legal woes, especially after such a lovely dinner. Bastille. Perish the thought.
This one.
Are you just looking for gossip?
What was your assessment?
My considered opinion? He's an utter ass. Your knowledge astounds me, but I wonder that someone who's such a good judge
Oh no,
of
is he
horses,
suspicious of him, or...
such a poor judge of men.
Or is he just trying to rub his nose in it? That's what I can't tell.
Yeah.
I see the prince for what he is. But his father is the true king.
Nobly said.
Good answer.
Magnificent! My word! But I must see a few more. I'm a man who cherishes options.
What information is he trying to get from you?
I don't know either. And also, I don't know the difference between these horses. They all look the same.
Oh,
They all
that
look
one's
very
pretty.
cute. I like them.
But when I knew him, he was a boy. You've turned him into a man.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
Is there a point to this conversation?
There's a rather dashing one over there, staring at us.
Oh, no.
Get away, girl, get away.
This is not good at all.
You need to warn Jamie. You need to warn Jamie right
Just turn around
Sit.
and walk away. Be
Do you
like,
think-
I've got
do you
places
think
to
the
go,
Duke
people
knew?
to see.
The Duke knew.
Oh, that's why
like,
he's dragging out the time.
it's good to have options. Annalise, stay over here. Stay with us. Don't leave him alone.
Just be like, I've got to go. Bye. I'm gonna get sick. I'm pregnant.
You should just barf on him. Do it.
Oh, did he come here because Alex was arrested, or is this just coincidence?
I met with an accident some time ago.
Crushed by cows, perhaps?
Suddenly I'm feeling very unwell. I should go.
I will call for your husband.
No.
Just go with her. Just
I know,
walk
right?
with her. ignore the appropriateness of what you're supposed to do and just walk away.
He's here?
You have no need to speak with him.
Where?
Oh, did he not expect her to be there either?
No. I mean, I'm kind of happy he's there because it just is a chance to kill him.
That's true.
Appreciate the sublime preposterousness of a universe that would guide us to a meeting at the French court.
She's like, I've already dealt with time travel. This is nothing.
Push him over into the water or something. Mm-hmm. Is there water over there? I thought there was a pond.
The king.
Fuck.
Oh, as in the king is there.
Did you hear her? I don't think he even... She whispered it. I don't even think he could hear it.
Je veux remercier votre majesté. C'est un honneur de me trouver en ces lieux.
Suffit.
Is his French bad?
Good.
A pity that your countrymen are usually too busy slaughtering each other to exchange such pleasantries.
Right, I'm happy the king doesn't like you.
I know, right? Oh, does he see him as, like, uncivilized?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Does that not present difficulty with your husband? He is, after all, a proud Scottish warrior and great supporter of my cousin's rightful claim to the British throne.
Oh, no! Oh, God. Oh, my God, I hope Jamie kicks his ass.
Is he just gonna ignore him?
Yeah.
I hope he just ignores him.
Yeah.
Very well, Captain.
Very well, sir. Thank you.
I hear you had an unfortunate encounter with some sheep, was it?
They're just making it very clear.
The king is like, what is this tension?
I have come here to ask His Grace to reconsider his position.
Perhaps you should beg.
I beg, Your Majesty.
Yes. On your knees.
Okay, the French king is my new fave.
I know.
On your knees.
Do you feel like the king knows about him, maybe?
Well, I mean, the Duke might have told him some things before, and obviously the king has, like, probably spies everywhere, so...
Yeah. Or maybe we just know he doesn't get along with, like, the current British king and stuff.
It must be so rare for him to get to have the situation.
Glad you're enjoying this, everybody.
We like you, French king.
It would be a shame to stain such pretty breeches.
I mean, if it was anybody else, I'd be like, this is insanely rude. But it's not, so I don't care.
Yeah. Treat Randall as bad as you'd like.
Yes, I just wanted us to get away from it.
Wait here.
No! I mean, I guess he needs to, maybe he feels like he needs
his own closure.
But I just feel like, oh, this is gonna get...
I don't think he's gonna... Jamie's not stupid, but I think he just needs his moment. Or maybe just to tell him, like, if you do anything, I will kill you.
This is really gonna stress out Claire, though. She doesn't need any more stress right now. She's pregs. Oh my god, is she gonna faint? She's like, breathing heavy.
Is he challenging him to a duel?
Yeah, I think he definitely planned some kind of...
I challenged him to a duel. He accepted.
Okay. Okay.
He said he owed me a debt.
I hope...
Oh no, but the problem is this still is gonna just stress Claire out.
True. But I hope he dies in the next few episodes. That would make this whole thing worth it for me.
You know it's not gonna happen.
I want it to.
I'll just look on the bright side. It had to happen at some point, and I guess a duel is the way to do it. She could have, like, I don't know, give birth or something, and they're just not gonna be able to make it. I don't know.
Ooh, but if they do the duel, that means, and especially if it's soon, then he can't ever be the father of, like, the ancestor of Frank, because he's not even married. He hasn't even met Mary yet.
Right.
So it might just be a historical mistake, like you were saying. And she does marry Alex.
Yeah, the problem is Claire gonna... Because she already tried to stop it from happening before.
I don't know.
Randall is locked away in the Bastille.
Oh. Did she do it?
I swore an accusation against him. He was the one who attacked Mary and me.
Oh.
Christ, woman, what have you done?
Murder, please.
You lost your mind, swearing a false charge.
Oh no, I feel like she panicked.
You're about to become a father. You have to think of me and your child.
No, there are places in the city where the gendarmes are not present. He won't get caught. I'll see to it.
Marta, will you please leave?
I mean, on the one hand, I do want him to kill him, Randall. So I kind of want it to happen, but I understand her panic about it.
When you told me Randall was alive,
A gift. Knowing I'd be the one to end that bastard's life.
You can't kill Randall.
There's no reason.
Because of Frank.
Because of Frank, again.
I mean, I get it, like, the logic, but you don't know what you're doing, if it affects it or not.
But if you kill Randall before the child is born, then it would be as if you're killing Frank too.
I understand what she's saying, but I'm also so annoyed.
Also, she should have brought this up way sooner. That's the thing is, like, if she had told him much sooner, then I think it would be a little bit different. The thing is, if Frank's not born, would she ever go back?
I don't know, but either way, like, that's something you accepted when you decided you were going to try and change the future.
You can't kill an innocent man.
Innocent?
He's committed no crime against either of us.
For that, Jack Randall should live.
I mean, I feel like Jamie deserves his revenge right now. Or at least his closure.
Now you have your choice. Him or me. I cannot live where Randall lives. If you won't allow me to kill him, then kill me now yourself.
Oh!
1 year. 1 year. After that, I swear I will help you bleed him myself. You owe me that much, James Fraser. I've saved your life. Not once, but twice. You owe me a life.
God, Claire. You'd stop me taking vengeance on the man that made me play his
Things were
whore.
going so well.
I mean, we knew. We should have known. That should have been a sign. This is why time travel's so messy.
So tell me now, is that what you're asking of me? To pay you with the life of Black Jack Randall?
He's gonna do it, but I just I can't believe she's even asking it of him.
Especially because this is gonna mess, I feel like it's gonna mess him up emotionally and mess up your relationship so bad.
A year. Not 1 day more. Do not touch me.
I feel like she's asking so much of him. Like with Alex Randall being there, and that, like, oh, it's over. Which was okay because he's not, like, the one who did it, so you can't really blame him, but he would still remind Jamie. And then this whole thing with Captain Jack, you're asking him to, like, live with his trauma for your own selfish gain?
Yeah.
What does it even...
I feel like the minute you knew that Alex Randall was there, you should have just abandoned this plan and been like, you know what? Let's go home. We'll save it a different way.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, inevitably, if you were so worried about Frank being born, you should have dealt with this much sooner.
Yeah. Or you shouldn't have tried to change the future in the first place. Changing this future would make...
That would also still potentially affect...
Yes,
Frank
because all
being
these
born.
Scottish people would be alive that wouldn't be alive, or whatever, and he might never be born, like...
You were okay with it when you thought Jack was dead 5 episodes ago.
Yeah, right? So that's what makes it really frustrating, is because...
I don't know, maybe...
she's being blind about it, I feel like.
because she's pregnant and thinking about kids and then
Yeah.
thinking about Frank being born, or I don't know.
Yeah, if she had spent this entire time being like, we need to preserve the future, or I don't want to cause ripples in the future, I feel like it would be more understandable, but the fact that they're actively trying to change the future, which may affect many people's births, not just Frank, everybody, maybe even her own birth, maybe she'd never be born if they managed to, like, have these people live that wouldn't have lived
it would
during the
change
rebellion.
such a big piece of history.
Yeah, so that's, Claire, I love you, but this is not good.
I mean, it is going to create some very interesting tension. I will say that in terms of a plot point, it's fascinating. But in terms of a personal opinion, I'm like, why?
Yeah, and it just kept getting worse and worse, too. Because interfering with Alex and Mary, when you don't even know, like...
And the thing is, like, a family tree is just a piece of paper. It's not even anything you don't know. I mean, yes, they look a lot alike, but that doesn't mean it's not Alex's kid. My brother looks a lot like my uncle.
Yeah, just what she's asking of Jamie is, in my opinion, too much. It is way, way too much. I mean, to make him live with this for a whole year, or, you know, this is his decision, not yours, kind of thing. So forcing him into this, I felt was just beyond what a partner should be doing.
Granted,
you know what I mean?
I mean, I also don't necessarily think murder is going to make him feel that much better.
No.
But at the same time, that obviously wasn't that wasn't the concern. You know, if that was the thing of like, oh, this won't actually help you, then that's a totally different story.
Yeah.
But
Well, there's also the factor of, like, the time period. They can't get him arrested. They tried. Like, what are you going to do? Just let him wander around and terrorize more people?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then also the fact that you are, even besides the Jamie side of it, the fact that you're willing to basically condemn Mary to being married to Jack Randall.
I know.
Is so, I feel like it's worse to me than the Jamie thing, because Mary is an innocent bystander in all of this. You know, Jamie at least knows what he's getting into and knows what he's signing up for or agreeing to. But Mary, you're literally manipulating her life into being married to somebody you know who is horrendous.
And losing out on her love. 'Cause to be honest, I don't know how much longer Alex is going to live. Because his coughing is a sign
of something.
Of future death.
Yeah.
In TV shows like this.
Right.
So there's that.
That's why I just keep toting that, like, I think Mary and Alex should get married, and then he's gonna die, and then she's gonna get married to Jack, but she's gonna have Alex's baby.
Oh, well, I'm hoping that, like, maybe he doesn't die. And she just stays with Alex, and it was a mistake in the historical records.
Right.
Other things in this episode besides that infuriating plot point.
The whole little baby moment was cute with the apostle
it was.
spoons.
I want more baby stuff, to be honest. Like, relationship baby stuff. And I also wanted more...
I didn't actually mind all the stuff with the Comte either.
Yeah, I was slightly confused by it, because I don't know what the Comte's plan is.
Exactly.
So I wasn't sure if, like, he's going to sabotage it, because why would he do this? Why would he support this guy? You know, kind of thing. Unless he had some ulterior motive. So, like, do you want him to accomplish that ulterior motive so that the prince would maybe be embarrassed or lose money? Or do you want to, like...
Or is he playing some sort of long con?
And you need to ruin this now. I don't know, honestly.
Yeah. And then, of course, loved the French king. That was so fun.
Like I said, he's my new favorite right now.
I know, that was really fun.
The slap down on Randall. I needed it.
I know.
In this episode, to be honest.
It was a good moment.
Yeah. I don't understand.
I know it's petty, but I really liked it.
Yeah, and I don't understand that. I feel like Annalise might be playing a part later on in the season, because this conversation was so random about Jamie. Was it just to remind Claire of, like, and maybe us as viewers, of what he was like before, or was she getting to a point and they were interrupted? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it didn't seem like it had a point, except for to talk about, like, what Jamie was then and what he's now.
I mean, maybe it's after this big blowout, maybe it's something to do with, like, the relationship of Jamie and Claire. Like,
maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
Because that's all I could think is, because, I mean, I don't know how she would play in with, like, necessarily Jack Randall or anything, but yeah, maybe it's something in regards to maybe Jamie and her will have, like, more of a friendship, and then Claire will get jealous or something, or...
Well, I feel like it didn't have a point in this episode, so, like, I felt like maybe
it's there for a reason, I feel like.
Later. Yeah.
Something we haven't seen
Same with
yet.
that weird Duke conversation, which we thought was related to Randall, but if he didn't know Randall was coming... Well, I mean, maybe he did know Randall was coming.
And he was just delaying.
Because Randall maybe was sent a message, hey, I'm coming over to beg for my brother, kind of thing.
It was the whole, you know, I like to keep my options open.
Yeah.
In terms of talking about funding. Maybe he's thinking of funding the other side, or...
he was already funding both sides.
Well, yeah.
He? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but so I feel like maybe it's more of a political play that we just aren't catching yet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions.
I will say, even though I hate Randall, I think the actor brought something when he showed up. Because, to be honest, I was really bored with the Annalise conversation because it wasn't going anywhere. And
well, we already know he's a great actor.
What's strange is I feel like some of the magic of season 1 has been lost a little bit for me. I love all the clothes and the cinematography, but I think there was just something magical.
A little lackluster.
So then when he showed up, it was kind of like, not just the shock of it happening, I think it's partially the actor.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but there was something about that scene that was just like,
electric?
Painfully electric, yeah.
Well, and then I think it's also, in terms of the villains this season, there isn't really, like, you have the Comte, but since we don't know anything about him,
mysterious, yeah.
It's not a big, like, oomph kind of thing. And then you have this whole new organization that attacked Mary, which is still kind of in the shadows.
Which I'm very interested. I wonder if... Yeah, I'm not sure about if they're even related to the Comte or not.
Right. If it's like a red herring.
I couldn't tell. I was literally trying to inspect the guy's face to see if he but I don't know.
You don't have a clear villain, and the ones that are a little bit villainous are sort of like wishy-washy.
Yeah.
But
plus we've had so few happiness moments with Claire and Jamie, because I was like, I said at the beginning of the episode, I'm so glad that the relationship is like on the up, that they're repairing, and now this happened in the same episode. So I don't know. I don't. Please get better soon, you two, because I need you two to be on the same page and working together, and all lovey-dovey.
So far, I definitely think I like season 1 better than season 2, but I mean, we still got a whole lot of season to go. But it's still not bad at all. I still really enjoy the show. It's just
the disinterest in the politics is what it is, I think. Also,
I think it'll be more. I'll like the politics more as I understand them more. There's more progress, because right now it's still all, let's try to do this, let's try to do that.
There's also, for me,
there's not like a finality to it yet.
Like, the prince has really lowered his threat level. Like, before, I found him, he's an idiot, but he's gonna cause all this trouble. But now I'm like, he's a semi-lovable idiot. I don't love him, but he's such a harmless side character now. And also, we've never met the king, which I feel like lessens the rebellion feeling, because we don't know what the king's like at all, or anything. Invested. So yeah, we're not as invested. There was also an interesting thing that happened. I wonder, because she convinced Alex not to marry Mary, because he wouldn't have any money and is jobless. If Randall convinces the Duke to take him back, will he once again get together with Mary? I hope so, because I don't want this to be over for them. They did that slow walk away with Alex, which is not a good sign. But the fact that he has a cough that might kill him makes me think he'll show up again.
Right. I don't think it's the end for Alex. I feel like, I don't know, maybe him and Mary, maybe it'll be even worse. Maybe she, by telling him not to, it'll be worse, because then they'll elope and run away.
Maybe Mary's like, I'm not going to let you go. Although I think that if he breaks off with her now, she's going to feel like it's because of the rape. I honestly do.
That's why I hope somebody gives in.
How could you even let this happen at this time? How could she not notice that that's what Mary's going to think?
Well, but the thing is, we already know Jack is a very determined man. So I feel as if he wanted his brother to get a good position, he would figure it out. So I have good hopes for Alex getting something. Granted, they are English, so they are in a little bit of a tight spot in France.
Yeah.
So true. We'll see. We'll find out, I guess. Yes. I like this episode more than I like last episode.
Agreed.
Because it was very interesting, even if I didn't like it.
Yeah, even if we were frustrated with what was happening, at least it was more interesting on the screen.
Yeah. It was well done, as Outlander always is. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because it does help us out a lot. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
And I was like, thank God for the king. I know.
Thank God for the French king.
I feel like that needs to be the little line you have, like, long live the French king.
Speakers are not on.
That's really funny.
Yeah. There's no sound.
Just mime everything.